Oh, you're quick, Barney. Alright, let's take a look at it here. No tips on. Nice. Why is the music not playing anymore? It's taking a while to load. Alright. Oh god. I thought I put... Doesn't make sense. I thought I put ad block on my... Why is it not working? Okay. So what does plug mean? Is this like a new term? I gotta learn this. Okay. Do you play Clash Royale? No, I did not play Clash Royale. Is it even that good, honestly? Alright. Plus, quite old. Yeah, I just searched. It's a conversation stopper. I don't know where people learn that shit. Hey, Monsoon. You passed, Monsoon. I am quite surprised, honestly. Okay. Alright. I want to kind of compare these results to the actual predictions that I made. So, yeah, if you guys can wait for me to sort of input that, I can also sort of like do some stats. Tilt, swag, 10 million, GSK8, Makoto. I just want to see how good my vibe judging is. You're gonna be obliterated. Actually, I didn't see the rosters today yet, so we can talk about that as well. But overall, I'm not really so too surprised with the results here. I think honestly, Monsieur, yours was the only one that I've kind of missed. But really, it was weird because per groups there were like at least one or two obvious outliers, but like the other two were the most unpredictable of all. Oh, Fruit was also a very unpredictable one as well. Carito's out, yeah, that's quite surprising. I'm surprised how Lee Kai is up there though. I thought it would be Lee Kai who would be last in this group. I guess people don't appreciate Ho Wong's doing it at work vibe. Okay. KLB, Chris, Human, Don, Banana, Mike, Sebas, yes. I'm feeling Latin today, so I'm playing that music right now. Okay, got this. Then still wanna do soon press embarked back. Okay. Alright, let's make this comparison here. What do people think about the results here? I think it wasn't too surprising. Alright. Maybe we can do accuracy based on rankings first. From here, ah, I'm only right 50%. I was only 50% right on first place. Sad. Vibe jutting it ain't too good anymore. Oh, shake! I got Shakes right. I got Mustafa right. I got Chilpan right. I got Makesowicz right. Flo Harana right. And Churn right. Okay, so nobody's going to be like 100% right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 32, was it? 10 divided by... Sorry, I'm trying to find the equal sign here. Okay. 10 divided by 32. Okay, I got a 31% accuracy on this vibe judging. Just tells that, you know, you can't really rely on your senses anymore. Okay. Now let's see top 4. Whether I got these right. So let's take these into consideration. Delete that. So in terms of top 4, let's clean that out. I got Tilt right, Temuying right, and GSK right. So GSK right, I got Mummy right, Livia right, Carbell right, Grisria, Carbell, Human. And I got Disc, Limsy 1, Wanna Do, right. Okay. So out of choosing the 16, I got 12 out of 75% accuracy. That's not bad. It's not too bad, I guess. The only outliers here are Swag is ranked very high, way higher than I expected. So having Frong Dumbanana Monsoon here kind of makes sense for me because I was thinking, like I said before, like it's kind of quite obvious like who's going to be the first two. Kind of. The problem was that there was at least 3 or 4 other candidates that you need to fill in for the third and fourth place, and we couldn't figure out like who's going to be there because probably all these scores are going to be very close, and it really boils down to like preferences of the 7 judges that we have here. So for me, like to me, it was either Fru Carito, like these two coming in. And for Group C, it was either Sebas, Human, Mustaf, and Dumb Banana Mike for me. And Human was ranked in, and Dumb Banana was ranked 10. Sebas does overwhelm Mustaf though in that case. I guess another one that I didn't really expect was Beck to be removed. I guess the composition was a bit too simple. I understand that. I thought his execution would sort of outweigh a lot of the other spinners out here, but but for me it does make sense that Monsoon is there. It's just that the tricks that were used there were a bit too. I don't want to say poorly done. It's a bit too simply made, you know. So, yeah. But so I think we can take a look at the results there. I can look at Swag, Fruit, Dumb Banana, and all that. So let's take a look at it for a group here. I do want to take a look here though. Is this number 3 overall in tournament representing round 2? I guess it is. So who's overall number 1? Colby. Oh. That's interesting actually. Isa giving him a deduction on angling, I guess. So, wait, how do I... Where can we get these judge results? Did Dilt not upload these things yet? Okay. I guess we could look at that later though. So Kalpi's number 1. Who's number 2? Crisbia. Ah. Tilt number 3, Mummy is number 4, and I guess number 5 is Disc. Number 6, number 1, number 7, Human. Oh man, I wish I can sort this to overall ranking. Can I do that? Where can I see this? My god. I click here. Like I don't wanna complain or anything, honestly. Round two. Sort by round two rank. Oh, okay. I think we got it. So I guess it's like in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4. Kalbi, Crizia, Tilt, Mummy, Disc, Limseon, Human, Levia, Ka, Wanadu, Swag, Frug, Monsoon, Corinto. Huh. I'm surprised Lee Kai is like relatively ranked high. What do the comments say here? Rank 25, 27, 30. Everyone's giving him deductions, probably for the angle. Maybe try moving your head a little bit. It's very it's subtle comment right there. Maybe we can zoom in here to make it easier for you guys to see. It's fascinating that these judges are writing essays here. Power shown would be good if not the head covering frame entirely. Please use an appropriate setup for the tricks. It should be. It feels like it's more words of encouragement. Amazing difficult tricks, a lack of combo concentration. Now it's one for overexposure, video setting, and combo blocked by head. I'm sure that you watch raw painting me great clothes after seeing now this comic series show with pacing to a high degree. Most of us are done extremely fast for no apparent reason. If you're confident in spinning good, rather person. Agreed deduction manga for the head. Understandable. Round two. Okay, we can see. Let me see those who aren't. I did see a bit of comments on Tilt being number 3. People say the ending was a bit too abrupt, or the latter half is not so dense and all that. I'm like thinking, alright, then how about Calby. Like, Calby's combo, I think it was like physically very difficult. Number 2, number 1, number 1. Panzerschmecks number 1. PBB number 2. RPD number 1. Vanilla number 1. Okay, I kind of trust Vanilla here. If he says it's number 1 on power, then pretty much can justify anything. The fact that you do an entire combo basically in your arm really shows how far PS come. That being said, it still lacks a bit of structure to how limiting the theme idea is. This is the highest score I gave in R2. 0.6 was out of frame and slightly off. What about that? Mechanics can be done, basically no waste. With convincing control and proper technique for basically everything. Minor deduction for a mod on top of frame. Many spinners in the run try to describe stuff. There's a lot of boasting here. Honored to be a judge. Critics said it's dense comp. Is it dense though? I thought density means like quite literally the term. There's many tricks condensed in a short period amounts of time. Unless I'm missing something here. A lot of the time of spinning here taken are either aerials or like spins here. I am not too convinced here. I do agree with construction though, and a very clear theme. Should be regretted. It's a shock to see something this strong R2. Rotation is so clear. I live in space due to content hatred. I'm fishing. There's many. Hmm. 3.57. It's like more than 2 times the amount for Calby here though. Number 5 for Herons, number 2, Isaac number 4, PD number 5, PBB 3, RPD 3, Vanilla 3. So not a lot of people deemed him even second. Would it be Till? I guess a lot of people put him as... No, not really. Okay. Number 10 for RPD. Wow. Okay. Wonder how people come to Crisia's combo. Let me start with what I don't like first. There's a clear room for refinement in a lot of instances. Some abrupt arm movement around the ending. Some structural ideas like structure I could see being better. Other than that, whatever has happened, I see was probably better. No one likes him. I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm gonna justify it. The only thing I could think. This feels. You gotta comment. You gotta comment about the other stuff, man. Herons. You gotta try to justify that. How do you say KLB? So, I say Kalbi. Kalbi is basically a portion in Japanese style barbecue. It's a certain cut. I think it's like sirloin. It means. It's like a cut of sirloin, and usually people use kalbi and KLB. It's usually spelt that way when you want to shorten it. The way of saying it, so I just call it kalbi. So yeah. Oh wow, Zukon. Just won a Becca GSK final. Yeah, dude, I want that. Just when pen spinning was more simple back then. Interesting effect on two people hand mouse, mostly in X orientation to the other. Area of both mouses is very attention grabbing. Pauses seem a bit jerky, not coordinated properly. My favorite from you so far, the position of your high sequence is perfect. I do like that they put the put the rankings here. I think that's really helpful. There's maybe one unneeded material near the end. Does this detract too much? Looking for. Okay, I think I can pretty much rely on RPD. Arguably, wait, was it number 10? Oh no, okay, never mind. Arguably best planet takes him a slipstream, which almost nobody would copy, and casually puts it into the full length. Your TP is on another. My only complaint is it just feels lower level, visually unappealing. Looks like a hand turning double charge. I think so. I think they're still accepting donations until the end of it. Okay. I think this is Till. Yeah. Number 3. Just slightly in the back end from Crisbia. Sonic sensor point as usual. The unintentional isolation and happen success is awesome. Great visual effect. I do enjoy how you implement different sonics and comments, but despite what it doesn't strike me as very dense in sections other than the circle-like transitions. If you can think such, it's still very impressive. Strengths. Everything before was well done. Fairly dense mechanics with convincing enough performance, it becomes way less with closer inspection. No new concepts, cheese technique, reasonable enough to pass in a non-death grip added bonus, but I expect far more than this in later rounds. Wouldn't be surprised if this planned to 2023. Well, he did say that in his explanation video, I guess. Really fun watch with excitement and far greater performative flair than the R1. It's evident how much you're thinking of. Sure, some shortcomings are still present though. Hand around transition feels a bit too lazy. The wiper has success well positioned, but still 99% wiperless. You can find the snappy motion use. Hypermodel is really enjoyable and impressive. Rank 3. 3, rank 3. Number 5, rank 10. The only outlier here is RPD's rank 10, I guess. I like the Sonic sequence 0305, although visually it looks like the same as Strike's difficulty is high with no visible rest, heavy charge removal. Plus, if your execution has no major flaws, I find it remarkable. I think Tilt is pioneering most of the current trick repertoire of Pipeline. Construction is not bad, some overlap with density, which is basically combo construction, but I find the finisher lacking and not a lot of good integration on the cardioids. Crazy tempo execution on Beast Combo Sampo. The way direction changes have pretty solid C6. Pinky cardioid ending has a pretty awkward tempo, different timing. Number 1 and number 2. Other season judges seem to put Tilt lower. I think Tilt is in the spotlight a bit too much right now, to the point where people are putting a lot of expectations on him. But if I'm asked the question whether he does overwhelm either Kalbi or Krizwiak, personally speaking, I don't think it can exceed Krizwiak, but I think it can exceed Kalbi, KLB. But I guess that's how it is. I'm interested to see Disc actually, how people look at his knuckle combos. Number 7, number 5, number 6, number 4. It's matching. Number 5 here. Number 6. I'm guessing people actually don't put knuckle tricks in a higher end of difficulty. Okay. The level drops considerably. That is true. The wiper catch on 1-3 curl they performed well, so was his. Despite you relying heavily on knuckle synchro, I still have impression your ideas could be further. Strengths were quite interesting. So first half knuckle is super cool, make quickly. Second half doesn't show much. Pacing is pretty good for this type of material. Love this combo in my view. It's best. Give a sequence here a really large impression flare. I would recommend to try find the nicest finisher ideas you can, whether or not they fit your unique set of knuckle spinning. That is true. Making a knuckle finisher work and make it look cool, I think, is going to be very challenging. Such an odd combo. I feel like there's no other thing I've ever seen before. Compared to pacing is incredibly dynamic. Technical contents are hard to evaluate. There are some curled power passes, but also some curled sonics, which shouldn't be excessively hard. In the case overall impression, let's see more R3. Crazy positioning, but it seems like 2-3 slot didn't contribute a lot to the middle part. The direction wiper has very poor visual coherence. Angling can do a bit better, that is true. I'm still one. See how people look at the execution of this thing. Oh god, what is this? Really? They can't make me skip the ads. Alright. I'm seeing a 4.7. God. Yeah, that's relatively higher execution than I thought. Number 1 for Dark KT. Wow, okay. Dense, effective, and very impressive. 7A was done with a small hiccup, at least in same finger wrist slot. C6 seems to be a bit out of place, but it's also performed well. Feels a bit short, even though packed with unique material. Difficulty compared to an improved, this feels more chaotic. It has lower execution. Any better distinctive pacing, but it's also obvious shortcomings, particularly execution on the more sequences in a weird way. Mechanically very impressive with good transitions. PD segue, wiper slot finisher was right. Mechanically it's very impressive in many ways. I really am sort of feeling a bit weird on the usage of the term mechanics in pen spinning. I wonder if people are having a collective understanding of the term mechanics in pen spinning here, and it's commented. Yeah, that comp is just a bunch of links thrown together. Linkage is hard. Linkages are hard, man. You know, I saw it. Strong white burst mechanics. Come on, man. Doesn't mean finger slots, it doesn't mean trick category. It's weird. I don't know. One's combo seems to have like the most like the widest spectrum. I feel like there's a number 1 to a number 14, and that averages out to like a 6. I'm a bit surprised how Cabell is ranked quite high. Is he? Actually, never mind. Oh, did I just delete the whole thing? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's take a look at swag. Very low execution, decent pace, bit too much on the easy side. Who ranked him so high though? Vanilla? Out of all people. That's surprising actually. How did he judge other spinners? number 1, number 2, 3, Cowbell 4, Mummy 5. Okay. Epic. Completely solid. Wanna do Golem Skate, Disc, Swag. Swag. Over Levia's combo? Really? In what? Execution, I guess? .5 difficulty on Swag and then 4 on Limsia 1? I don't get it, man. Monsoon. Human is more than Un, really? Difficulty 3, 4.5, 4, 4, 2.5. Construction, okay. I don't know, like I guess having 7 judges helps because it just averages everything out. Harana overwhelms more than Cress? Really? Interesting. Okay. I want to see these other judges actually now. Now that we got this. Kalbi, Mummy, Tilt. Disc number 4, okay. Krizuya. Krizuya wins over... Oh, it's the same score as Disc, okay. Limsia 1, Livia, Cowbell, Cress. Oh, he ranked Imbuktu quite high. This is the most impressive combo. I feel like I've seen that comment. Oh, okay. Wanna do back Monsoon, Karinto, Fru, Makoto. Swag, Home. In terms of difficulty scale, I think I agree with Padres is more than Vanilla's. .5 for Chopin. 7.2 Execution. Churn, Flow, Temyun, Sabas. Likai, Deduction. I see. Mustafa is the lowest, okay. How do people judge Sabas actually? No intrinsic combo, severity. Alright, let's see Lord Isaac here. Colby 1, Mummy, Limso 1, 3, Crisbia, Tilt. Mechanical adjustment with dynamic execution, marred by stumbles in several places, and it feels a bit abrupt. Not really against that. Rinto, Wanadu, Makoto. Swag, Mustaf. Huh, okay. I am not against Isaac's judging overall here. I think he's a bit too high on Harana here though. Chupan higher than GSK, okay. But he did pass, right? Wait, Golden Skate number 32. Holy. Okay. Let's see, RPD. Hobby, Criswea, Desk. It's fairly high for... Wanna do Tilt. Yeah, Tilt is ranked quite low here. What did he not like? Just the finisher is lacking? Is it poor on construction? Okay. I usually like to sort of like make like a comparison. So Lim Seol's construction is on par with Tilt's. Density wise, probably a bit different, but I guess they're on the same level. Number 4. I don't know, was his executions that bad? It looks a bit like tipsy, I can admit. Yeah, hello. Just chilling here, guys. Just taking a look at the comments here. Swag. Cool linkage mapper, which makes Vayne envious. Okay. Dumb Banana Mike's execution is on par with Tilt's. Debatable. Debatable. Churned 5. Frug 3.5. Okay. I think like maybe half of what's contributing of what people think Frug's execution is bad is from the shape of his fingers, which is something he cannot change. It's more like giving some slack, man. Flow number 6. Villain 5, Invoked 7. GSK 8. It's unique because like if you try to look at it from like each judge's scale per criteria, it kind of makes sense, but even so, like it creates results like these. Makes it a bit too complex. Copies difficulty 8.5, 7.5, Criswea 8 on Limseal 1, so Limseal 1 overwhelms Criswea's difficulty. Tilt has an 8. Okay. How about execution? 7.5 because he's JB. JB automatically gets like a +5 execution automatically. That's their starting point, I feel. Limseal 1 is the same as Crescent execution. I'm not really sure about that. Mummy's execution for this round was relatively better, so I thought he would be scoring higher. It's not that, I guess not enough. Yeah, let me see Lud Dump Banana Mics. 16, 14, 7, 9, 32, 13, 17. I think Dump Banana Mike's got more spectrum, wider spectrum here. Nothing particularly difficult or surprising compared to this less technical, which is not necessary, but very, very nice. However, it's fairly easier when put into perspective. More diff, timing based ideas. I need to get what this timing based means, honestly. Doesn't really make sense to me. Execution good, however, there was little to no interactions between. Let me see. Alright. Let's see. Let's see Pro Blood Bags judging. Kind of curious now. Tilt, Calby, Crisbea, Disc, Labia, Limseal 1, Human. Okay. Mummy is ranked quite low. Okay. That's surprising. Swag's combo is ranked very high amongst most of the judges here. More than Temian, oh, okay. Lee Kai, GSK. Un ranked higher than Sevas, okay. Yeah, banana mic here. That's so strange how he's still average rank 15 over despite with the 32 here, despite the outlier. Let's see Swag's combo here. Okay. Well, that was an interesting run. Didn't really get much, like, commentary on Monsoon that much. But I think it's like, people are saying like it's like an overall good combo, hence ranked higher. Let's see, look at the matchups here. Oh god. Tilt versus Monsoon, alright. I guess we could take a look at the videos later and then we can sort of judge later. Tilt Monsoon, I think Tilt is there. Mummy Fru. You know, looking at Mummy's current, like, spinning, how it kind of went lower compared to round one. Fru might have a fair chance of winning here. Call be done by that, Mike. I don't know what's going to happen here. Disc and GSK. These two are unique. These two are unique. Oh, hey, Monsoon. Alright, Monsoon. Let's be real. You gotta win in execution and have a fairly unique construction. Think, but at the same time you can't give up difficulty because Tilt will be putting all of his material. You know what? He may not actually. Round 3, right? If he's like underestimating, well, you know what? Okay, you know what? Well, I'm not really a judge, so I don't think I don't need to refrain myself to giving advice, but that's the kind of impression I'm getting. Tilt overall scores a lot in, I think, high difficulty. Yeah, overall high in difficulty and maybe high in construction. When construction, when construction is higher, it tends to get a higher creativity as well. But for execution, like, it's sort of, I don't know, it really depends on each judge. Tilde prefirm, so I don't think he will adjust combos based on the ups. Man, I don't have any materials left. Rip. R.I.P. Yeah, even in round 2, his execution is relatively low. People were really impressed by the first round combo. I personally like the round 2 more, honestly. I think it's also because like the angling, I couldn't really see much for round 1. I'm reusing my spin cup, spin 24. Just gonna dilly dally away. Oh, that's fine. You gotta enjoy the process in the end. But yeah, winning over execution is gonna be a must, man. For Lim Seo 1, I think you're against human. Okay. Okay. I don't know. If we're gonna talk about strategy here. Oh, hey, Patch. Long time no see. Haven't seen you in a while. He did have decent execution. Human did have decent execution in round two, accompanied with high difficulty, but usually lacks poor in construction creativity. I think it's because he spends a lot more effort in executing more difficult tricks rather than incorporating them into a good combo. So I guess that's where you can flesh out a lot of things. Let's see where your advantages are in. I think judges put you in like a relatively all-rounder. How were you at round one? Cause like my interpretation of your round one combo for some reason like doesn't match with the judges for this year. Match one is like Dark KT Isaac round six. Oh, if that's the case, actually Dark KT did have a chance. I felt like Dark KT had a chance. Maybe versus Hydrogen Bomb. Come on, Monsoon. I recently watched Demon Slayer, and the main message was to never give up, right? So you can go for that route. We're watching again? Yeah, Lim So Won's. Yeah, Barney, I think you just need to work more on linking particular combos more smoothly so that it makes more sense. It makes more sense, yeah. It has like a consistent flow. Spinning breathing technique form 2. Yeah, man. Levia versus Wanadu is such a. This is like personally like an exciting battle. It's like two young generation spinners. This is a good rivalry battle for me. Okay, if it's blocky as hell, it's gonna be like really, really high, either high in difficulty or high in creativity. That's the only way. And it's gonna be angled well too. I think you could try, I'm not sure if it's actually Mummy's method of filming, but you can film your combos in blocks and kind of try to find like the best angle based on that overall. It's an exciting battle overall, though. Oh, Tilted Monsoon. Will the underdog beat the tournament organizer? Oh yeah, I just remembered. He's the tournament organizer. Chris Ria Cabell. Personally thought Levia had gotten slightly overrated these previous rounds. What are your thoughts? I can see where you're going because intrinsically speaking, um, Livia doesn't really have that much original material. Like, it's not like, oh, it's Livia spinning. It's usually either Tilt, Noel, MG's style. So I can get where you're coming from, but he incorporates it, I think, well into one combo. So it's more like I'm having kind of high hopes for him. So yeah. And Tetsuya Fanta, yeah, he's doing a really good job, man. Can't do it without him. And he's able to manage to collect $100,400. That's insane, man. It takes a lot of dedication to do that. Dedication and skill. I think I gotta say though, in terms of rulebook and tournament formatting, it can do a bit better in terms of work format here. I'm still a fan of having managers per community, but realistically speaking, I understand that their like communities are almost non-existent at this point. It's got to be held on an individual basis. Because I think I remember, I mean, using social media is also one thing. I think we got like a lot more submission rates in like rounds than this tournament. So I think those are things that could be worked on. Um, and yeah, but in terms of like designing and like execution of the whole tournament itself is like top notch. Can't get any better than this, I don't think. Okay, it can't. It could be anything better. It could get better, but I think it's the best so far. And the battles are very exciting too. Me wondering who will be semi, because there's a lot of good spinners in R3. I mean, I think that's the beauty of it, man. This is the beauty of this tournament. I think communities are fairly spread out here now I think about it. How many English speaking spinners are there? Tilt, Bumby. Where's Human from? This is fairly worldwide, I think. Ah, Monsoon is Philippines. Any Filipino? I guess Libya's there, yeah. Wanadu and GSK French. One Korean, one Japanese, one Hong Kongese, two Korean. Barney, I don't know where you're from. Are you from Malaysia? I forgot. Where is Human from? And Frisbee is Spanish. Is Temyun... Where's Temyun from? Is he Soviet? Oh, shit. So we got... Okay. This year's tournament is dominated by the Philippines then. Let's go. Make Uncle CH proud. Make Uncle Chobi proud, man. Also, the music is fucking fire right now. I feel like I'm playing, like, Godfather or some shit. Oh, Temi is also Spanish, okay. think this is the most diverse world tournament we've had. No tie spinners though, that's sad. I guess it would be nice if we had like a bit of flags here in the later rounds. Makes a bit more, you know. Crazy is from Chile. Yeah, they're all grouped up into Spanish speaking, right? I think. Spanish? Is it Spanish? Alright. Now we got left round 4, semifinals, and finals. Okay. I think that's it for me for now. PSG, Spain, South Central, Brazil. Yeah. Minus Brazil. Okay. I think I'm quite satisfied. Interesting judging indeed, though, so far. Okay. See you guys.